Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison. Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas in July gift series. I'm so excited to share projects with you today. I'm kind of switching gears and doing a little Halloween today. I know this 12 Days of Christmas in July. You'd think I would be focusing on Christmas all the time, but the idea with the 12 Days of Christmas in July is we're opening up a new gift that was in my 12 Days of Christmas gift box. Individually wrapped gifts to enjoy every day for 12 days. We did this in the Christmas season in December last year and the year before, and this is the first time we're doing it in July. It's been so much fun. We are on day 7, so today I'm going to open up day 7's gift, and then I'm going to make a project with it and show you some other samples. But before we get started with that, I want to bring back out the projects I was sharing yesterday. Yesterday, the gift was the embossed treat bags, and so I was showing you some projects using the Celebrate with Tags bundle. This is in the July through December mini catalog. That was sort of my focus yesterday, and I have to say I was feeling really flustered during the YouTube live because there were some spammers that were leaving comments, and every time they came up on screen, like I was just feeling so flustered. And so I feel like I rushed through the projects a little bit. So I just wanted to show you, I redid these projects just a little bit. The Valentine tag especially. My previous one, well, I just tore it off the back. It had just one of the hearts stamped, and I stamped it across the tag, and then I added some die cuts with the glitter paper and reused that same XOXO, and then the middle is still the same. So I changed up that tag. I also added some glitter ribbon to the Christmas tag, and I added some sequins as well. I took them from that everything fancy, I don't know, fancy sequins. I took it from that set, and I finished off that Christmas tag. And then this one is the same, although I did just want to tell you, I did glue the top of that closed so that our shaker wasn't going anywhere. Anyway, hopefully our spammers will not be back today, and we can get through our reveal without any drama. And I apologize for, maybe you couldn't tell I was getting flustered, but I most definitely was. Today's gift is brand new. I cannot wait to share this with you. It is something that's in the July through December 2022 Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. And I'm not going to like tear it apart, no, but I'm going to kind of try to keep it. But here we do. I'm just going to do a magic of TV. The glitter tape. I'm so excited about this. Let me find it here in the mini catalog. You'll find it on page 57, and right up here in the corner, the glitter washi tape. And I don't use a lot of washi tape, but I thought this was kind of fun. Really skinny. We got about 1/4 of an inch wide here, and now I'm not going to be able to find. Now I'm not going to be able to find the tear. Anyway, there it is, and it just tears really easily, so you can put it on your project. And so we can see some different projects here in the catalog. Again, this was the July through December 2022 Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. We're on pages 56 and 57. And so my original idea, I told you, I think yesterday, that I try to coordinate my gifts, day in and day out. And so my thought with having this right after the embossed treat bags is that we could use the glitter tape to decorate one of those treat bags. And so here is a project that I created. This is the embossed treat bags that I showed you yesterday. And so I just used alternating tape across. And for the handle, I just cut with some scissors and worked in there to cut that. And then I just made up a little tag using the Scary Cute bundle. Isn't this one cute? I usually don't get Halloween stuff, but I don't know. For some reason, this one just caught my eye. So this is a cling mount rubber stamp set, and it has coordinating dies. I think one of the things I liked about it is it wasn't really that much. It's $41.25 for the stamp set and the dies together. And I just thought it was so versatile, and it didn't require coloring. That's always something I try to avoid, stamp sets that that require coloring are just, you know, a no for me. So I made another card here using some of the washi tape as an accent. And I was kind of channeling this card right here. So that's sort of like my version of it. Really, the only thing that was the same is the actual tag. Everything else I kind of modified. But the paper that I used here, and the paper I'm going to use on today's project is the black and white designs. This is kind of fun because usually there's a Halloween paper in the mini catalog, and instead of a Halloween specific paper, we have this black and white design paper. And so each design has a gray and black version and a black and white version. And they're really versatile designs that you can use for all kinds of things, not just for Halloween. In fact, there's really nothing about any of this that screams Halloween. But once you start putting it with Halloween colors and Halloween images, then, I mean, it totally works for Halloween. So today's project, I actually was inspired by this card here. We talked about that the other day when I was casing projects in Thursday night stamp therapy. And so that one was kind of on my list, and I thought I'd save it so I could do it with the washi tape. So let's get out our materials. Now, the original card is what do you call that? A slimline card. But instead of doing the really skinny card, I thought I would adapt this project to just a regular card size. So my card base is 5.5 by 8.5. So scored in half, that is a regular size card front. And then my designer paper and the white cardstock to go on the inside are both 3.75 inches by 5. And so let's start by gluing those pieces down. On the inside, I just wanted to stamp a little something because we are going on black cardstock. So I just wanted to make sure that you could still see the message and the images. And so that's just going to go right in there. Aren't those, I just think those little trick-or-treaters are just the cutest. Okay, then we've got our designer paper to go on the front. And I'm just going to center that. So this is kind of an extra wide border, maybe more than you usually use. I think most people usually do like a 4-inch by 5.25 card front, but I kind of wanted some of the extra card base to show, which is very similar to how they handled the card over here. Now for the image, I have a piece of cardstock that is 1.5 by 3.25, and I'm really missing my my tailored tag punch. You know, normally I would use that for my tag tail. So I'm going to do this by hand. I'm going in the center and just cutting up about 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to go from each side to the top of that cut. And so I'm creating a really deep, not deep, I guess wide, a very wide banner cut here. So this is going to go on the side of the card, but before we put that down, we're going to add our washi tape. So we're going to start with the orange, and I'm doing a really long piece going down almost the whole length of the designer paper. And I'm going to kind of just gauge it, and then I'm just tearing, using my fingernail to help pull that and layering it right there on the card. This is self-adhesive, so you don't need any other adhesive. You can just put that right down on the card. And for the next layer, I'm going to overlap just a little bit. I also want it to be different length, so I'm going to tear that a little extra once I get it on to make sure that you can see. I want to see the ends. You know, I don't want them to sort of all be matching up and meeting. So a little longer, a little shorter. We're going to do the black next. And again, just overlapping just a little. That's going to be longer, that's fine. And then lastly, we have the green ribbon, washi tape. And if you're struggling to find these ends, my advice would be, once you find it, to fold it over and create something to grab onto. Oh my goodness. I do have to say, this glitter is flaking off quite a bit. So if glitter paper that flakes bothers you, this washi tape might not work for you. Okay, so what I was talking about is when you're done, you can kind of fold it over like this to create a tab that sticks up. So that only works after you find the end. Okay, so I'm going to put that down, and then the last one is the green. And okay, so now we have our glitter washi tape. I just love that little embellishment. It peeks out from the top and the bottom. And we're going to put this on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, I guess I have a brand new sheet. That's always a treat, isn't it? Another way this card was dressed up was with some die-cut bats. And so I have already die-cut the bats. And I used some Wink of Stella to color. Can you see the little sparkle on there? I wanted the bats to stick out from the designer paper. And so maybe you can see it a little bit better on the card, that sparkle. So there's 3 different size bats. There's some large ones and some, oh, maybe I don't have a medium one. I might have used it on my other sample. Oops, I think I did. There is a medium size one as well. I'll show you on the other card that's finished. So I used 5 bats and just kind of put them all over the card. And then I'll bring in my finished one. So this is the medium size, and I used both medium sized bats. So the dies have 2 large bats, 1 medium bat, and 2 little bats. So you can die cut and use all 5 bats on your card. So here it is with the finished, with the bats glued down. I just used some liquid, just the multi-purpose liquid glue on that. And then I also added some black twine from the Essential Twine Pack. Love, love, love that. Okay, so there's my card with the washi tape. I just think it's so much fun. I did add one over there to go with the stamped image. So no matter how you use the washi tape, whether you're using it to decorate treat boxes or to make Halloween cards, I hope that you enjoy today's 12 Days of Christmas gift, the glitter washi tape pack. Now, I did say I always have sort of coordination in mind, and so I'll be sharing some more projects this week using the glitter tape that aren't for Halloween. So if you'd like to see some other ways to use this, be sure to tune in. I'll have a new video every day at 1 p.m. Central Time to reveal a new gift from the 12 Days of Christmas in July gift series. The last video will be on Friday, August 5th. It's hard to believe we're over halfway through our video series. I hope that you've been enjoying these daily videos. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future card making videos. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you next time. Happy stamping!